Good morning, folks. Having a bit of a rough morning to get off work. Bear with me. I'll have almost 5 days on at this point. My third day in, second day in, I was in Citgo and I actually overfilled a compartment. And for some reason, thank God, I didn't probe out. Well, I probed out, but they didn't put it on the bills. And what I did was I just, put it in the... You have hoses. And on those hoses, you have caps on both ends. You can cap them up. And so you cap them up, and then it's a mess. But, you're able to finish doing your job, which is loading the truck. Because if one compartment overfills, you get these little red lights, these little lights. That red light pops up. You can't do anything else with that truck until you handle that problem. The Scully is like a laser, and the laser, it can see, the level of how much fluid is in the tank. That's how it works. It's pretty cool, actually. They say it's a ground, but it's really the way you don't overfill the truck. So that was my first mistake. Is that I did not. Sorry, let me keep it on. I did not. I overfilled, but like I said, thank God that was a personal error. That didn't hurt. Eagle in any way. Obviously, I don't like to have to unload hoses full of gas because they make a fucking mess, and they did. And this one here is gonna make a mess. But the main thing is that doesn't show up. Okay, so my second mistake was I delivered a load. It was a two-stopper. And the first stop I went to, the store was open. And the second stop I went to, I think both of them are closed. I just know the second one was Hickory. And what happened was I wasn't checking and going back over myself and doing the math, and because of that, I shorted the store on fuel, and I took the next store a bunch of fuel. So that was a mistake. That was definitely an error on my part. That was a mistake. So, but anyway, I'm about to go on the highway, so I'm gonna keep doing that. So that was my second error. And I'm not sure if they'll really get on me about that so much. Well, they probably will, because that was something I could have prevented from happening just by doing the math. I wasn't adding it. And now I do that. I was doing it all night. I was doing that. So now, tonight, they gave me a bunch of those. And I was kicking ass. And so my last stop, I went to Magellan. And I'm going to tell you what happened. I confused myself. I did. I confused myself. And so I put too much fuel in compartment 4. How do I know it? Because the red light was flashing. That's how I know it. That red light was flashing in compartment 4. So like I did at Citgo, I put it in the hose. I put it in 2 hoses. So I done that, and instead of calling Magellan and saying, hey, I've got a problem, I just restarted it and put fuel on top of fuel. I fucked up. I openly acknowledge I fucked up. But it come down, really honestly, I was tired. But I'm going to tell you this though, there's drivers that do it. Because when I was at Citgo and I probed out, I did the exact same thing. And put fuel right on top of it. The dude asked me when I got back, he's like, did you get locked out? And I was like, no. And he was like, because I think the other one, the Citgo one, I don't think that was official. You know what I mean? Thank God. I don't think that was actually official. Thank the Most High. You know, that was an error, but really, I called that dude like 2 or 3 times and he didn't answer his phone and shit. I think I left my phone number on there. And thank God he didn't get it, because I could have got in a lot of trouble for that. Because I did the same exact thing in Citgo. I put fuel right on top of it and kept on rolling. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm not sure if how they're going to look at it or if they're going to say anything about it. I hope I don't go back into training for it. I'm glad I didn't get locked out. Part of me was like, if they lock me out, you know, I got days off. You know, today is Wednesday. So you work Wednesday night. You know, I'm off Thursday and Friday. So part of me is like, what's up, you know? And that's bad. That's a bad approach to have. That's a bad point of view to have. Because this is serious, man. I mean, honestly, yo, if I had just communicated with Magellan and told them, hey, yo, I got a problem. Hey, yo. And, you know, they could have put the codes in, gave me what... See, fuel's a mixture. You have the ethanol, you have the fuel or whatever. It's a mixture. That's why they call it NZ. It's you know, 2 different things. And so when you just throw it back on top of the stuff, that mixture is not right. So they call it a broken blend. So they end up shit. That's why sometimes you get to a hose and it'll be like unauthorized or whatever, or it's because it's broken. That's somebody didn't realize. Thank God that I didn't get written and I didn't get locked out for it though. You know? Honestly, it probably sounds crazy to y'all, but I'm getting the hang of it. You know, honestly, they really didn't. They really set me up kind of to fail. And I say that because they gave me a truck I didn't train on. They gave a trainee a trailer that's got no damn sight glass. I mean, why would you do that? Why would you give a trainee a truck with no sight glass, a truck where the air pressure runs out? So here I think I'm bucket draining it. I'm doing like I'm supposed to do it, and there's no pressure, so it's not gonna. But that's like if you're trying to shoot water in a fire hose, it's gotta have pressure, right? You know. So here I am thinking I'm doing something, I'm not. I always bucket drain. I bucket drain every stop now. Every stop. I want to make sure them compartments are empty. Yep, I do that. I'm not kidding. I think it's a good policy to keep. You know, just because of, I tell you, when I started out and they had me in that Mac, you know, there wasn't no sight glass. So I complain about getting off later than like I normally do, but really I can't complain because I'm supposed to get off at 5, and it's like 6:41 now, so I really can't complain. It ain't that bad. Yeah, it's really not, all things considered. So, but you know, it's kind of, I'm kind of embarrassed. It's a learning process, but I'm kind of embarrassed. Honestly, being new, the heat, it does something to you, man. I can do it, but a lot of times I guess it's kind of that independent streak I have too, where it's kind of difficult for me to sit down and call and be like, I don't know, you know. I hate that. I hate to be like that, you know. But honestly, you know what happened? I fucked up. I put too much in compartment 4, and it's amazing because he's not even really talking about that. You know, that's what. Not that that's okay, but I kind of thought that was they would get on you a little bit more on that. Whew. So anyway, I I hope I can get out of this funk, man. I really do. Because it's not cool. I'm doing my best. I'm busting my ass out here, but it's not cool, man. You know? And I don't want to go back into training. God, I don't want to do that. Peace, y'all.